Hello friends, this is Ilona V from Blissionaires.com. I believe that it will be quite nice to you to hear a bit of my story, who I am and why am I making these videos for you. So since I was 23 years old and I moved from Finland to the UK, I discovered Jim Rohn, and ever since I've been following plenty of personal development coaches and learning the gems that they distribute in the form of information and their experiences of life. And so after about 6-7 years of into personal development, I realized that these people have once been ordinary members of the society, and they embarked on a journey, and along the journey they became the gurus and the experts that they are now regarded as. And so one day I just had this revelation of like, oh my gosh, these people have really just been ordinary people before, and if they could do it, I believe that I can do it too. And helping others and assisting others in life and guiding other people to find their vision and their purpose, their why, is something that I felt really strongly about. And so I decided that since they did it, I am also able to do it. And there's this wonderful thing that Earl Nightingale used to say, that unless you were capable of fulfilling something, you would have never conceived the idea in your mind in the first place. And I found that really empowering, that one single idea, because I wouldn't think about becoming an engineer. I never have wanted to, just for an example, because I don't think that I would be capable of that, probably because I'm not interested in the subject. But you get my idea here. And so I mentioned I moved and I lived in the UK when I was 23. I moved there to study law and spent a couple of years there, improved my English, improved my connections and circle of friends. My circle of friends is now highly international, and before that I had only been living in Finland, and my connections were kind of limited until up to that point. And it was such a great experience to live abroad, because also it opened up my mindset very much, and opened up my way of thinking and seeing what is possible in this life. And so, as I mentioned, Jim Rohn, that was the starting point for me. I started reading plenty of books and listening to audiobooks, which I still do almost on a daily basis. And so that's my story up until this point. After my law degree, which I decided that I will not enter the field of law, but it has still given me a good education when it comes to researching and patience and this international circle of friends and contacts. I decided that I'm not going to practice law, but I will instead do something else until I discover what is it that I really want to do. And as I mentioned, a couple of years back, I realized that, wow, I can really have the potential and opportunity to change other people's lives while providing value. And here I am, started Blissionaires this year, 2019, and I am very excited to see where this career and life journey will take me, and how much there is to give to other people. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions to me, feel free to drop a comment. I'm more than happy to hear about and hear from you and your questions. And I will see you in the next video, friends. Take care. Bye-bye.